Have you ever faced a moment when something felt impossible? Maybe you looked at a challenge and thought, I can't do this. How am I supposed to do this? We all face limits. But here is a strange thing. Throughout history, humans have done things that once seemed impossible. We built cities, explored the deepest oceans, and even walked on the moon during the Apollo 11 moon landing. But if humans can achieve all of this, why do we still feel limited? So the real question is, what are the true limits of being human? And surprisingly, the answer might not be what you think. The human body is incredible, but compared to many animals, it's surprisingly limited. The fastest human ever recorded is Usain Bolt. At his peak, he reached around 44 kilometers per hour. That sounds fast, but a cheetah can run more than twice that speed. Humans also struggle with extreme environments. Without technology, we cannot survive deep underwater, in extreme cold, or in the vacuum of space. Our bodies are powerful, but they have clear limits. The human brain is one of the most complex structure in the universe. It allows us to think, to imagine, to create, but our minds are not perfect. We forget things, we make mistakes, and sometimes our brain even tricks us. But throughout history, some people have pushed beyond these limits. One remarkable example is Stephen Hawking. Despite being almost completely paralyzed, he transformed our understanding of the universe. His story shows something important. Sometimes the greatest limits are not in our bodies, they exist in our minds. For countries, people believed something simple. Humans could never fly. The sky belongs to birds. But the story of human limits becomes even more surprising when we look at one dream people once believed was impossible. The two brothers refused to accept that idea. The White brothers built a machine that could lift a human into the air. In 1903, the first powered aeroplane took flight. Therefore, the impossible suddenly became possible. But human didn't stop there. We didn't just want to fly, we want to reach space. And in 1969, during the Apollo 11 moon landing,
Shadow. 4 forward, drift into the right a little. 30 seconds. Forward, drift. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're going to be busy for a minute.
Armstrong is on the moon.
Yeah,
Neil
they're off the
Armstrong,
limb now.
38-year-old American, standing on the surface of the moon. On this July 20th, 1969.
That's one small step for man.
humans walked on the moon for the first time, for the first airplane to stepping beyond new limits. This is how humans continue break the boundaries of what we thought was possible. So the real question is, are there any limits to humans? Scientists today are exploring incredible possibilities, extending human lives, enhancing intelligence, and even merging humans with advanced technology. Humans are not only pushing their physical limits, we are pushing the limit of knowledge itself, the limits of what we know and what we are capable of knowing. Every generation believes it has discovered the limits of humanity, and every generation has been wrong. Throughout history, humans have constantly pushed the limits of what we know and what we are capable of knowing. But every time we reach a limit, we move it further, and maybe the greatest human limit is